All right. Welcome, 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 family, to our travel and vacation. Everybody loves it. There is a Christmas promotion special happening right now that you don't want to miss. Webinar. I know that's a long title, guys, but let me tell you, that title is very, very appropriate because we're going to be talking to you tonight, yes, about amazing travel, yes, about seeing the world. But family, what I love to say that we offer literally is hope and opportunity. Hope and opportunity. As a matter of fact, I began a conversation with a great friend of mine this morning. Unfortunately, he had a series of strokes just a few years ago. And, you know, that leaves you where you can't do what you want to do. Here he is, a vibrant 48-year-old. And he goes from that one day to literally being in a position where he really needs to earn some income. What I'm excited about is our platform is perfect for him because of how much income, and I'm going to show you that the second half of our presentation, because of how much income I shared with him that he could earn in 200 days in our platform, 6 figures in 200 days. He's excited to hear more because he can't do what he used to do. So when I tell you that we're offering to you tonight, family, hope and opportunity, that is exactly what we are offering. And then, yes, we're talking about amazing travel. As a matter of fact, let me give you some histrionics. So once again, my name is Janice Parker. 2002, and I don't know if you guys know about what happened in 2002, but that was really a shift in the way travel was being done. See, back then, everybody went through travel agents. I don't know if you guys knew that, but for you young people, you didn't know. But for those of us, we remember those travel agencies and the beautiful posters and the beautiful brochures and thinking, oh my God, I would love to go there, right? Well, Expedia, interestingly enough, in 2002 purchased, the gentleman that owns Expedia, he purchased that platform in 2002. But at the same time, there was a bold group of 3 visionary men who realized the shift in travel was going to go to the internet. But they didn't just want to offer travel. They wanted to figure out a way where you and me and regular consumers could not only have significantly discounted pricing, right? But we would have the opportunity to create income in the travel space. Well, I don't know what the numbers were in travel back then, but I'm going to show you in a few minutes how much travel earns per second. And it's 6 figures per second. So you are in the right place at the right time. I want you to sit back and relax and just enjoy this information. And at the end of the information, I'm going to ask you a very, very simple question. Does it make sense? Does it make sense what I've just shared with you? Because if anything that I've shared with you tonight makes sense, tonight's the time to take action. As a matter of fact, my grandmother used to put it this way. Don't put off till tomorrow what you need to get done today. Bill Gates says it this way. He's a little bit more sophisticated in how he says it than grandma, but it meant the same thing. Bill Gates says, listen, he says procrastination will hog tie you to the treadmill of failure. Same thing. Let's just not think about it, talk about it, but be about it. But let me ask you this question. What kind of traveler are you? Right? Are you the kind of traveler that likes to feel the sun on your face, the sand on your toes, the swing in a hammock, right? And feel the breeze on your face and have a nice cool beverage and just relax? Or are you the adventurous type like myself and Sylvia, Tanisha, and Pastor Roberta? Well, we're zip lining, we're hang gliding, we're hot air ballooning, we're skydiving. I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of vacation you are, actually, because everybody loves to get away for a little bit and everybody needs a break every now and then. How many of us already? Like right now, we need a break, okay? Here's the thing. What I love about our platform is Surge 365. It literally speaks to you and me. It speaks to the new sophisticated savvy traveler that is watching every dime. Listen, I squeeze it so tight, I'll make $1 holler. I'm not trying to give away anything extra. Well, Surge 365 gives you and I exclusive wholesale travel and vacation membership platforms that allows you and me not to have to pay what they charge everybody on those sites we see on TV, those highly publicized sites out there. It allows you and me to book as much travel as you want. I'm going to tell you about a young lady just in the last 4.5 months, has already saved over $5,000 and has booked multiple trips in her platform because this is not a one and done, right? This is, you can travel as much as you want, whenever you want, and they don't care if it's vacation travel, business travel, everyday travel, they don't care. But what I am so impressed by is this last line right here. A company that says, we are so sure that we will beat Expedia, Priceline, Travelocity, or whoever, that we will match accommodation prices 100%, then take another 50% off of our price if we're ever more expensive than Expedia. Doesn't happen, but they're so sure about it, they back their prices with 150% lowest price difference guarantee. So what do we have? Well, guys, listen, you're going to receive, when you're a member with us, you will receive your very own wholesale. I want to make sure you guys understand. You'll receive your very own wholesale member-only booking engine, which means it's private. Everybody has their own independent login. You can have all of the names of the people who always travel with you stored in there. You never have to re-enter that. But family, you're going to be able to book every single hotel, every single cruise line, all 17 of them, every single car agency, Hertz, Avis, Alamo, every single airline. We even do homes. Right? You can rent homes. Nika on our team saves $1,100 booking a home in Orlando to take her daughter for graduation. So what you're going to have is access to 500% more inventory than if you went on those highly publicized sites. And here's the beautiful thing. On our accommodations, condos, resorts, villas, homes, hotels, cruises, right? Last minute stays, rental cars, those things, we actually guarantee the lowest price. Now, we do offer flights, but nobody can guarantee flights. I'm sorry, they just all over the place, right? But the beautiful thing is everything, including flights in your membership, gets you reward credits. So I was talking to my Bridget yesterday. She said, if it's a few dollars more, I'm going to book through my membership because I'm going to get reward credits. Because here's what my Bridget knows. One day, my Bridget knows that she's going to actually be able to book free travel, meaning use her reward credits to purchase her travel and not have to pay with cash money, because everything you do in your membership, all of the reward credits are added up together, not in separate entities. Like I've got reward credits with the Hilton and reward credits with Marriott and reward credits with United Air and reward credit with American Airlines. See here, yes, you'll still get those, but then we award you reward points as well. And because they accumulate in one place, one day, it's going to buy you free travel. I'll share more with you later. So how does it work? Well, guys, it looks just like what you're used to. It's not like you have never seen it. You get to, put in where you're going, when you're coming back, and hit search. Now, what happens when you hit search in your private booking engine is different than what happens when you book it online, because we have a patent. Well, actually, I think it's a patent. I don't know if the patent is still pending. But at any rate, it's a proprietary algorithm created by a company that we work with. The algorithm, once you hit search, searches 100 different websites out there, all of those sites that you see on TV, and it finds for you the 8 lowest prices on the internet. So you'll be able to actually click on this little drop-down arrow, and it will tell you what the prices of Agoda, Booking, Hotwire, Travelocity, Kayak, Trivago, Orbitz, Priceline. It'll tell you what all of their prices is. Then it's going to show you how much you're going to save by using your membership. Then it's going to show you your out-the-door price, including taxes and fees, and it's less than those boys on the internet. So let's look at how that actually works. So let's journey down to Orlando. And I don't know if you guys know, Orlando is the most popularly traveled destination in America. And of course, Disney World is there, right? But guess what, family? Here's the beauty of it. You could actually go online and look at this online at their site, and then look at it on our site. The exact same hotel, the exact same dates, the exact same number of rooms, right? And if you search for hours on those outside sites, the lowest price that you will find, and we will show you the 8 lowest prices, is $678. But in this case, then you got to add taxes, and then you got to add fees. But what is your membership price? Look at your membership price. Just because you are a Surge member, you're going to save over $400. Now, I ask you, if you're going to take your beautiful darlings, or if you're going to take your significant other, or whoever you're going to take to Orlando, are you like me? When you squeeze $1 so tight it hollers? Yes. Listen, literally, it makes sense for you to keep $400 in your pocket so that you can enjoy more of your vacation. It's your money. Why give it away? Let's journey over to Rome. Now, Rome, oh my God. The food, the fun, the fashion, the cute little cafes, the cute little boutique shops, all of the historic monuments that you can see. What if you wanted to take a romantic vacation over there and you looked on the internet? The best price you would come up with, and we're going to show you right in your membership, the best price is $1,337. And I remember, guys, leaving our site and just going out to Expedia just to compare to make sure before I told somebody this, what they're seeing in the membership is a truism. And lo and behold, family, I found that there were prices significantly higher than what we say is the lowest price on the internet. But look at your membership price, guys. And if you're going to go to Rome anyway, does it make sense, right, to have that extra $800? Shoot, that may pay for your round trip airfare. Why would you give away $816 and then have to come up with money for airfare when you could do like Tanisha? So let me tell you a little bit about Tanisha, right? So Tanisha joins our membership 3 days later. Now, well, first, let me help you understand. Tanisha was going to be going to London anyway, because Tanisha's cousin Adrian plays the role of Tina Turner on Broadway in London. So Tanisha, her auntie, her mom, and her sister were going to go to London anyway before she met me and before Adrian, her auntie, introduced her. So 3 days after she gets in her membership, guys, she books. Now, we don't guarantee airfare, but a lot of times overseas, you'll experience a savings. She found that United had the flights, and so did Expedia, for $4,900, $4,880, something like that. She goes in our membership for the exact same time and flight number, right? She finds it for $2,400 in our membership, and that $2,400 included $400 worth of baggage fees. So now she's just saved $2,800 over paying $4,900 or $4,800 plus $400 to Expedia or United. But wait, there's more. She had already booked her hotel over there, right? Then she said, well, since it was cancelable up to 72 hours before she was going to go, she canceled it. And she booked through her membership. She saved $1,400 off the hotel stay in London. Guys, that's already $4,200, $4,300 she saved. And when she stayed in Vegas, she saved $400. When she flew from Brazil back to Richmond, she saved $700. When she went to California and rented a car, she saved $135. She's $5,000 to the good. Now, let me ask you a question. Where do you think Tanisha prefers her money to be? On her bank card or in Expedia's pocket? What do you think? I think Tanisha's real happy it's still on her bank card. Well, now this is one of my dream vacation, guys. I don't know if you've ever seen this one. It is Bora Bora, family, and absolutely gorgeous. They have these over-the-water bungalows, right? They have these over-the-water bungalows that literally part of the floor is carved out and it's glass, and you can look straight down into the water and see the marine life like swimming right below your feet. Now, what do you think if you went to the internet, to the public sites? Remember, we're private, they're public. If you went to the internet, to those public sites, what do you think it would cost? Well, you know what? We looked up this coming May, and the cost of that vacation for 2 adults for 8 days and 7 nights, if you're not one of our members, is $6,708 before taxes and before fees. But look at your member price. Oh my goodness. Now, ladies, I know y'all love that, because when we walk in Macy's or Bloomingdale's, we're looking for the clearance rack. When we go buy groceries, we've got an app with coupons on our phone, or we done clip some coupons. When we go to buy a car, ladies and gentlemen, right, we don't pay sticker price. The first question is, can you take $1,000 off? So if we're not going to pay retail for our groceries, for our clothes, our shoes, our cars, why in the world would we pay retail to those guys online for their travel. Because if you're in Bora Bora, if you're going to Bora Bora, $3,200 will pay for your flights and still give you money left over. So because you're a private member, guys, you have that as an advantage. You just don't have it outside of our membership because, quite frankly, our prices are just too low to be sold to the general public. Now, you may ask why. So I'm going to give you a little bit more history. Online, right? The number one and the number two online travel companies are Expedia and Priceline. Expedia is number one, Priceline is number two. They own everybody else that you see, most of them. So really, when you're shopping site to site to site to site, comparing this price to that price and never seeing a big, huge margin, right? It is because they're not going to overcompete with each other. Expedia made $60 billion, a few $100,000 more than Priceline, who made $60 billion. And as grandmother used to say, there's enough money to go around. So there's no need for Priceline to undercut Expedia. Does that make sense? So the parity agreement that exists online says, if you've ever experienced it, it says we're never going to overcompete with each other. So if Surge were to go online publicly, we would have to charge you the exact same price that they're charging you. But because we're private, we can do just like American Express and give you the best price. Got it? We even have something, guys, we call weekly stays. And the weekly stays, I mean, look at this beautiful landscape. Now, I'm not big on cold. When I go on vacation, I'm really not trying to take a coat. But this is such a beautiful scenery and it's such a beautiful state that I could imagine, especially for this price of $299, I can imagine a couple of couples, we go out there and hang out and do a lot of Facebook Lives on the ski lift, and ain't skiing, I'm just saying. But we do a lot of Facebook Lives on the ski lift and have a little bit of fun. But the exact same vacation for the general public is $1,005. Your member price, I could live with that. I really could live with it. I would go to where it's cold just to experience it one time for a $706 savings right there in my pocket. How about you? Where do you prefer your $706 to be? On your bank card? Look, on your bank card, just like Tanisha? Or do you prefer to give it to Expedia? Now, you may ask why I use the word give. Because today, you are seeing an opportunity to never pay retail again. But if you go out there after this webinar and don't purchase this membership, especially after I show you the price reduction, right? And you purchase from Expedia, Priceline, Travelocity, Hotwire, Go to Kayak, Booking, Trivago, you already know that the money that you could have saved, that $706 in this case, you just gift wrapped it, right? You just gift wrapped it for Expedia, Priceline, and Travelocity because now you know better. And as my grandmother used to say, if you know better, you ought to what, y'all? You ought to do better, right? Las Vegas. TripAdvisor, top 10, right on the strip. Mariah Carey, Celine Dion, Cirque du Soleil, Boyz II Men, Penn and Teller, eat at the best restaurants, family, go on the Eiffel Tower, go zip lining, go on the hot air balloon. You can't see enough of Vegas in 7 days. But here's what you can do. You can go out there $927 richer. Why? Because everybody else, you could be sitting right there in the Bellagio, right? Or wherever. And somebody across the hall from you paid $1,386 for the exact same dates that you're going to be there in the exact same 2-bedroom suite. And you, they had to add taxes and fees, but you only paid $459, including taxes and including fees, which left you $927, as grandma used to say, to the good, which means that money is still here. So you can swipe when you go to eat at the restaurant. You got extra to swipe when you go in the Ferris wheel. You got extra to swipe, right? When you go see Mariah Carey. Does that make sense? To keep your money on your own bank card versus giving away to Expedia? Of course it does. It's a rhetorical question. But here's the thing. We even have rental cars, all the same agencies you're familiar with. You got Enterprise and Alamo and what is it, Hertz and Avis and Budget and all of the same ones. But what you don't have is the same pocketbook cost. We did an example of a 7-day SUV rental in Miami. Online, everybody else. And we even show you these prices of your competitors online. We show you their prices in your membership too. $424. but you keep 156 still in your pocket. Why? Because you are a Surge Private member. How many of you love to cruise? Cruising is just so amazing. Look at that. And it is on my bucket list because I'm one of those people who's only looked at cruising, never been on a cruise. But I've got a young lady that's a teammate of mine, a colleague of mine, that has been on over 100 cruises, right? She books cruises, right? And I'm going to tell you how in just a minute. But family, the beautiful thing about our cruise prices is that not only do you get the best price, but remember I told you reward credits are added from your cruise to your car rental, to your flight, to your home, to your shopping. I didn't tell you guys that we're partnered with Neiman Marcus, Macy's, Old Navy, J. Crew, Forever 21. We're partnered with over 4,200 stores right in your membership. So now you can get reward credits when you buy Christmas gifts. I'm just saying. So everything you do gets you reward credits. And like one of my girlfriends, Charlize, had enough reward credits between she and her customers, I'll explain that in a minute, that she was able to buy round trip tickets to Miami and then round trip from Miami to Brazil, not just for herself, but for she and her husband. And only thing she paid was $33. The reward credits paid everything else. And doesn't it make sense that since you're going to be traveling anyway, to do all your travel from your Surge membership platform, accumulate those reward credits, and one day be able to purchase free travel? Of course it does. Well, Coach JP, are you guys like the only travel membership out there? No, no, no. As a matter of fact, you guys have heard American Express coined the term membership has its privileges. American Express has a travel club. It's just kind of sad how much they charge you, right, to be in their travel club. No disrespect, they're $1 billion company. But here's what they don't offer. They do not offer you what I'm about to share, what I just shared with you as far as pricing, including taxes and fees. They have blackout dates, right? And guys, they charge people $3,400 per year. $3,400 per year just to stay a member. Their company is called Inspirato. Well, guys, you'll be happy to know, no, 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 we don't play with that. So I'm going to ask you this question. Does this make sense? Does it make sense that you can travel where you want, when you want, with whom you want, do any kind of travel that you want? They don't care why you're traveling, but you can use this booking engine just like Tanisha as much as you want and save as much as you want with no blackout dates. With a company that's bold enough to put the competitors' prices online with your price and bold enough to back the price that they give you 150%. Of course it makes sense. And then what does it cost to own this amazing travel platform? Well, guys, it is a one-time fee of $199, not $10,000, $20,000, and $30,000. It's a one-time fee of $199 plus your first month subscription payment of $59.95 plus about $18 in fees. And so what you're going to see is about $277 come off of your bank card. That is it. And now you own a membership, right? That way you can travel from now on, right, with a one-time admission fee of $199 plus your first monthly subscription fee of $59.95. Guys, plus the processing fees, $277 is what you'll see. And just like Tanisha, you'll be able to book when? Immediately. Does it make sense? Guys, listen, if it does, right, I want to say to you, congratulations and welcome aboard. But do you know what my question was, right? Is, this would be perfect if there was no monthly subscription fee. It really would be quite perfect. And so I'm thinking to myself, $199 is not bad plus the first month's fee, but is there any way to get rid of those subsequent fees? How many of you are with me? Like, is there a way to get rid of that? Well, you'll be happy to know that before you or I ever saw this platform, they already had a referral program in place because I guess they knew people like you and me, what we do to a penny ain't even right, right? So they said, listen, you refer 3 people who love to travel. Those 3 people get started. And if they get started in your first 30 days, you'll never pay a monthly subscription payment. Tanisha, who just saved $5,000, has never paid a monthly subscription payment. I don't pay a monthly subscription payment. Does that make sense, guys? The people who refer other people and bless other people, get a blessing back, meaning that $59.95 fee goes away. We are in the 3 and Free Club, and my favorite word is how much we pay. Free. That's how much we pay, family. Free. How many of you guys are like me? I don't like a BOGO, B-O-G-O, where it's buy one, get one, 50% off. I want buy one, get one what? Free. My favorite word, guys. But you know what's unique is this. It's family. Listen, you actually have a way to monetize this membership. Okay, so I've got several pastors that are working with us. And one of the first things is that one of our pastors said that my wife and I travel a lot between, you know, they have conferences, or whether they're speaking at another church, or whether they have, you know, the churches that they have are extensions of them, and they go and serve those churches. They travel a lot. So they already love the membership. I was talking to a young man earlier tonight that actually worked on the Obama campaign both times, has written a book about Obama. I just ordered mine. And he says, what I want to be able to do is to book trips and also use this as a fundraiser. Well, guys, you have the ability to do that with your membership. Now, not the basic membership. The way that you can monetize your membership, guys, is to upgrade to what we call the Vortex Platinum. See, for a one-time upgrade fee of $200, right? So not $277, but $477. That's on sale, by the way, so stay tuned. But not $277, but $477. Literally, you now have the opportunity to share a portion of your savings with your friends and family. So what would happen when you upgrade to Platinum? The company would send you your very own link. That is the link that you would share. So let's just say you and your girlfriends are going to New York, and they don't want to own a membership. So you say, well, you know what? I'm going to send you, you know, my travel membership link. You know, you guys will be able to save money just booking through the link. Now, they won't save 100% of the time like you, because you own the membership. They're just kind of using it off of you. But they will be able to 85 to 95% of the time, or 85 to 90% of the time, book below public prices. But what they don't know is that when you upgraded to Platinum and got that link, you have the ability to earn whatever it is that they save. So if they save a little, you earn a little. You get that. So why are pastors and churches and nonprofit organizations and universities, little league teams, fraternities, sororities, why are all these, and politicians using this platform? See, think about it. I was talking to Bishop Hardy, and I was expressing to him that if the whole congregation, I mean, think about it right now, family. We belong to we belong in the house. We go to the house for worship. But when we book travel, we go online to Expedia. What if the church has a link and we decide to book our travel on the church's link, on the you know, cathedral's link, wherever you go, the mosque's link, there's no barrier, right? We decide to do that. Now, when we save, the church gets a donation from our savings. So as opposed to our money, we're sitting in the house every Sunday, as opposed to our money leaving the house, it comes back what? To the house. Does that make sense? And so if the donor, the contributor, the congregation member, the parish member, if they save a little, the church gets a little. If they save a lot, the church gets a lot. Now, how does that work? Because it works the same for you. If you share with your cousin and your cousin saves money, you get a check, right? So let's just say you were, I don't know, maybe you were at a Christmas party at your kid's school. And while you were standing there, there's one of the moms, and she said, oh my God, I would love to take the children down to Orlando for the holidays, right? And so you said, well, listen, here's a link. It saves people money 85 to 95% of the time. Use it. If you save money, don't forget to bring me a souvenir and say thank you. And if it doesn't, don't worry about it, right? So she has nothing to lose. So as soon as she gets home from the Christmas event at the school, she pulls up where she wants to go. And lo and behold, there's a $511 savings. She likes you a little bit more now, even though she doesn't know you. But because she, like most of us, we're from Missouri, we're going to check it out to be sure they're telling us the truth. She goes online to one of those highly publicized sites, and she pulls up the exact same location for the exact same days with the exact same number of rooms. And it is more expensive on those sites. So she ends up booking and saving $601.79. Do you know that you get a check next month on the 1st for $601.79. The church for $601.79 if it was one of the congregation. A politician, if it's one of his one of his contributors, they save 601. He gets a donation of 601. You see that? So who do you think is happier? Your friend, the member in the congregation, the contributor for saving $601, or you, the church, or the politician because you made $601? The answer is both, because everybody likes to save a little bit of money and everybody likes to what? Make a little bit of money. So with this Share, Save, and Earn program, family, when you upgrade to the platinum, that one-time upgrade fee of $200, when you upgrade, guys, you literally create a little bit of a business for yourself. Now you have the ability to create some extra income just being nice to people. I mean, how cool is that? People gonna travel anyway. You share your link. They sign up to be your customer. They save, you earn. The beautiful thing is that if you want to do that, right? The company says, we'll even guarantee your Vortex business. Where just share the link with 10 people every single month, and they sign up on your link. They ain't got to travel. And just listen to 30 minutes of training on how to, further market your Vortex so that people you don't know can use it, because they'll let you have 9,999 customers, right? But if for any reason you're not happy, after 12 months, they will refund you the money you paid to upgrade to that Vortex. Keep your membership and keep traveling, right? They'll refund you that minus anything they paid you. So that makes the decision to upgrade to platinum a risk-free decision. Now, what company is so confident about their travel, they back at 150%, and so comfortable about your Vortex business, they back at 100%? Only a company who knows that they are on the right track and they've got the right product can do that. So family, if I were to say to you once again, congratulations, whether you come in as a basic member or as a platinum member. See, everybody's going to come in as platinum today, though, so stay tuned. You got the best thing smoking. So why is platinum? Why are our happiest members our platinum members? Remember, as a platinum, you still have your membership. You still got the stores you can shop at. Everything gives you reward credits. You also now have that Vortex link. You can get a check when your customer travels, right? And everything they do gives you reward credits. In addition to that, I didn't even tell you that we have a whole nother travel agency built into that upgrade to Vortex Platinum. That's a whole nother way to earn income. When I shared that with a young man today that worked on the Obama campaign, he says, I'm in. That's the piece. Because now I can sit at home in my house and get certified as a travel specialist and earn additional money when other people travel? Yes. Well, see, family, remember, if you paid $277 for the basic membership and upgraded, it will cost you $477 for the platinum. Now, here's what I love about the company. It's Christmas. People are trying to give gifts and bless and donate during this time of year. So they said, this is what we're going to do. And it's for a limited time only. It ends next Tuesday at midnight, the 27th of December. They are taking $300 off. They're taking $300 off of your membership price. So you're not going to pay $477, guys. You're going to pay $177 for the exact same product that I paid $477 for. I'm feeling some kind of way about that, right? No, it's all good. Because, guys, we know that when you own this platform, you're going to be blessed beyond measure. Do you know that most people's New Year's resolutions can be realized just by owning this business? And what I'm about to share with you, where they can travel more, they can reduce their taxable income, they can, well, I'll explain that to you in just a second. But guys, people can make more money. That's normally one of the New Year's resolutions we have, right? But a lot of times we don't have a way to make that happen. So we just hope through the year that something's going to happen. And then we come to December and we make the same New Year's resolution for the next year. But guys, you don't even have to worry about that anymore. Listen, if you just want to travel, you're still paying less than $277, which is what the basic membership costs. But if you want all the other opportunities that pastors and ministers and nonprofit organizations and people and professionals like myself are seeing with the upgrade to the platinum, you're paying $300 less. So there is nothing to think about. Does it make sense? Of course it does. So what do you need to do? Get back with the person that invited you to this particular webinar and let them share with you what it would take for you to own the membership. But there is a whole nother other. I know that's not right, Miss Rosa, but there is a whole nother other platform that we have, guys, that you have the ability to actually participate in. As a fact, let me ask you this question. If I were to ask you this, if you had an extra $500 per week, is there anybody out there that it would mean something to them if they had an extra $500 per week? Would it mean something to you to have that? That's question number one. Question number two is, would you or anyone you know, right, be open to learning what it takes to earn an extra $50,000 in your first 100 days in business, or an extra $100,000 in your first 200 days in business? Because if you answered yes to either one of those questions, I want to share with you a little bit more about what we do. But before I do that, I want to tell you a little bit more about myself. See, because family, listen, I'm one of those people that follow that traditional track. Go to school, right? That was the track. Go to school, get a good education, get a good job. Now, unfortunately for me, when my mother was laid off from her job, this was my first view of what corporate America could do to people. GE moved all the jobs overseas, and so my mom was left with no job, right? So I left college, I was there on a basketball scholarship, and came home to help take care of my parents, right? My parent. Well, I started working for a corporate company. It was Newport News Shipbuilding. I'm an electrician. I'm having an absolute blast, y'all. I'm having an absolute blast at the shipyard. And I love what I did, but then I was actually told by a mentor, because it got kind of political, that they were never going to promote me. That since I love running my mouth, I should go find a job where I could what? Where I could actually talk for a living. Well, that's what I did. And guys, because I ended up at New York Life Insurance, and then ended up at what I believe to be my dream job, because on this particular job, family, listen, I got a chance to sell Bentleys and Maseratis and BMWs and Lamborghinis and Range Rovers and all of the fun cars, right? And so me and my business partner, I joined him in '99. He'd been in business for 7 years. We went from $500,000 in annual sales in '99 to over 21 million. Guys, we were having the time of our life, but we forgot some of those basic things that grandmother used to say. And some of y'all have heard of them. Grandmother used to say, don't put all your eggs in what? She said, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? But we weren't thinking about that, because the bank said, you have 1.5 million with 3 banks, let them go. And we'll take you to 2.5 million if you let us become your one and only what? Your one and only bank. Well, guys, now our nose is wide. As Grandma used to say about me and a little boy, she said, your nose is wide open. Family, we literally took that deal. They asked us to expand the dealership, and we did, right? We expanded the dealership. When we did that, right? When we did that, guys, we spent $775,000. Oh, 775, 779, somewhere in that range, to expand the company. So of course we need to get money back. So they were supposed to come in on June 28th of 2008 and actually let us sign off on the loan documents to go from 2.5 to 5 million. But we had just hit a recession. I was telling Ray that earlier today. We had just hit a recession in America. And unfortunately, the car industry, for most of you, the car industry was actually hit pretty hard. So we ended up with our bank filing bankruptcy. They never took us to 4 million. They demanded $2.5 million back. And in less than 30 months, the family, we had gone from sugar to sugar honey iced tea, literally overnight. We lost everything. If you saw the news back then and you saw where people were losing their houses, their cars, a lot of people just couldn't really even deal with it. I was forced to move back home with my mom. So now, I'm not only broken financially, I'm broken, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, because everything that I owned is now gone. but I began to look for how to pull myself up by my bootstraps, right? And I remember, I want to create a six-figure income, but what I don't want to do, guys, is ever have to spend 16 to 17 hours a day creating a six-figure income. And that's when I stumbled upon this particular industry, guys. And with very little money to invest, and guys, you get to invest 177 with very little money to invest, right? But leaders who take you by the hand and walk you step by step by step by step through the process. I'm blessed to have earned in my first 6 months in business over $50,000 in my in a year. I've been blessed to become one of the six-figure earners. This is the ring that they award you guys. Now, I don't say that to you to brag. So I'm not coming from a space of posturing myself. I'm saying that to you to say this. If somebody who lost everything can pull themselves up using this particular platform, and now I believe, guys, and Rose, I don't know if I think I ever told you this, but I believe that the reason I was moved, because if God closes one door, he opens another one, right? The reason I was moved from that dealership to here is because there I could only help I, me, my, and mine. I couldn't bless your family because I'm stuck in the dealership. But now I can use my time, talents, and treasures to bless other people. And that I've finally come to realize is why I'm here with you tonight. So what is on the other side, guys? There's a whole nother side. As a matter of fact, we're talking about big business now, which reminds me of a quote by Warren Buffett, who says this. He says, listen, to increase your wealth, he says, start a business. He said, things that you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but the things that the world does, right? The things that the world does should be a business of yours. Now, what does the world do? Well, remember at the opening of this presentation, I was going to show you how the travel industry, right, does $102,000 per second. $102,000 per second. Listen, you and I don't have to be geniuses to get into the travel industry and create a six-figure income. That's what's so powerful about it. So you can participate in our financial earnings and rewards program with an additional investment of what? $20. Just $20, guys, allows you to participate in what I like to call the perfect business. Why do I call it the perfect business? Because not only are you your own boss, your schedule is flexible because you're what? Your own boss. Your business is open 24 hours a day, unlimited residual income. There are 12 streams of income in one platform. And you don't need experience. I hear our millennials will say, they keep telling me I need experience, but nobody will hire me so I can get the experience. Well, you know what, millennials? You don't need experience here. We got you. And family, you don't have any employees you need to manage. You can travel at wholesale prices. Guys, and we're going to give you step-by-step training. But here's a more important piece for why you must be in business for yourself, particularly this year, by the end of 18, and with this special, get in now, because in 2019, because of the overhaul to the taxes in 2017, life as you know it when you file your taxes is different. If you were to go pull the Schedule 1040 and look at it, things that you can write off, well, actually 1040A, things that you can write off last year, you can't write off next year. Or this year when you filed your taxes, you can't write off next year because they overhauled the tax codes. But one of the things that they did do was make it better for business owners. So business owners get more tax breaks and tax deductions than the average consumer. So have your job, but then have a part-time business to take advantage of those tax benefits. As a matter of fact, write this book down. The book is called It's What You Keep That Counts, Not How Much You Make. It's What You Keep That Counts, Not How Much You Make, by Dr. Ronald Mueller, Mueller. And he tells you in that book how you can bring home more money during the year on your paycheck because you own a home-based business, because you're going to have more deductions. You can adjust your W-4 and bring home more money. I'll let you read the book to find out how. It shows you how you can write off your regular, ordinary expenses that you have in your home. They become tax deductible expenses because you own a business. So these are things that you need to know, guys. And grandmother used to say, okay, you know what? This is what she would tell you today. God bless her, this is what she would tell you today. Okay, they overhauled the tax codes and to make it better for business owners. If you can't beat them, join them. Because guys, you don't have to spend a fortune to start a business that'll make you a fortune. Let me just show you how our financial earnings reward program works, and we'll be done in about 10 minutes. Guys, listen, here's what's going to happen. So once we get you started, inside of your first 7 days, we're going to help you bless 3 people to be able to pay $177 just like you and get the platinum. Well, because you do that, guys, the company is going to pay you a $150 fast start bonus. The check is going to come in the mail the following week, right? It looks like that. It comes from Surge 365, right? It comes from Surge 365. They're going to send you a check the following week, but not just for $150. They're going to pay you $15 for each of those people that you helped. So that means you invest $177 plus the 20, which is what is $197. They're going to send you back $195 if you let us help you. So you have a business. If you just want to travel, great. You've got a travel platform, you're 3 and free, and you'll have a net investment of $2. $2. If you want to make money as a travel agent or sharing the link, you got a net investment of what? $2, and you're 3 and free. But if you want to participate in what I'm about to share with you, which is $1,000 bonuses and unlimited $1,000 bonuses, guys, you're ready for that as well. So what for a net investment of what? $2. Now, in your first 30 days, what we want to do is we want to help you to onboard 7 Vortex Platinum sales. Well, since this is going to run till next Tuesday and you got 7 days, why not get it done immediately, right? But at either rate, guys, what's going to happen is this. When you refer 7 in your first 30 days, the company pays you a $1,000 fast start bonus. But along the way, you became a team builder. Now, family, now what the company is going to do is they're going to give you access to unlimited $1,000 bonuses. Now, I just said this on a training call. My favorite word is unlimited, right? It's unlimited in front of a $1,000 bonus. Are you kidding me? So how does that happen? Well, let's give you an example of how it happens. You get started. You're going to make a small list of people that we can talk to for you. We get you your first 3, guys. Remember, we get you your first 3, and you're what we call 3 and free. And you know, once you have 6 points, you're a team builder. Well, now, how do I earn unlimited $1,000 bonuses? You know how you do it? Every time 7 Vortex Platinum sales falls in your team builder group, the company's going to pay you a $1,000 bonus. I'm sorry, did I say every time? I just want to make sure you understand every time, whether you referred them or not. You got that? So let's talk about how it works. So let's just say you get started, right? Let's just say, Antoinette, you get started, right? And you get started, and then you refer those first 4 people, Michael, Brittany, Deborah, Jorge. Now, Antoinette, you have 4 of those 7. Got that? 4 of those 7. You referred all 4. But Michael knows that you're 3 and free. So Michael wants to be 3 and free as well. So Michael brings on 3. He's 3 and free, right? But 3 plus 4 is how many, y'all? 7. That means the company's going to mail you a check, right? They're going to mail you a check for $1,000 when? Next Friday. You do the work this week, have it done by Thursday. The check goes out when? Next Friday. See, family, the powerful thing is going to your mailbox on a Monday and opening your check, and inside of your mailbox is this check with your name on it, not mine, that has $1,000 written just to you. But wait, remember, it's unlimited. So Brittany wants to be 3 and free. She brings on 1. Deborah and Jorge, they go on to bring on 3. No matter how long it takes them to do it, as soon as they bring on 3, they're 3 and free. Well, Deborah's 3, Jorge's 3, plus Brittany's 1 is 7. What does that pay you? A $1,000 bonus. Y'all see that? Just by helping your team members to help people. Now notice in that second $1,000 bonus, you didn't refer anybody. People referred people who referred people into your team builder group. And every time that happens, guys, every time another 7 hits your network, you earn another $1,000 bonus. Next Friday. And then here's another beautiful thing. When you refer someone, the company gives you a $50 referral bonus. When your team members refer someone, in your team builder group, you earn a $20 referral bonus. So all those 20, 20, 20s and 50, 50, 50s paid next week. Plus, guys, if somebody just wants to earn a few extra $100 per month, great, they can do that. If somebody wants to create a career track that would allow them to leave their profession and maybe start a new one, they can do that with this platform. And here is another unlimited word. Every time 100 team members falls into your team builder group, and of course you did not refer all of them, the company is going to pay you a $1,000 bonus every single time. The word for that is unlimited. The word, guys, is unlimited. So that means you can earn as many or as few of those $1,000 bonuses as you would like to own. So here's the thing. Let's recap. When you are a team builder, guys, and every time 7 falls into your team builder network, of course, you earn the 1,000. But you're going to pick up $50 for every person that you refer. Then you're going to do something we call a 100% check match. And what that means to you is this. Let's just say you refer these 4 people to your job. It would be like your boss paying them for their 40 hours of work, then paying you a check that matches their check, plus give you your check. That's what check match means. Not to mention, again, every time 7 falls into your team builder group, you're going to earn that 1,000. Guys, listen, I asked you a question earlier. I asked you, are you interested in knowing what it takes to actually earn $50,000 in 100 days? Well, family, you let us help you refer people who refer other people who refer other people. You have 100 people fall into your team builder group, and it's done in 100 days. The company's going to pay you in total commissions $50,000. You're going to earn 14 of these $1,000 bonus checks. You're going to earn 100 times 20 is $2,000. And of course, when you get to the 100, the company pays you $10,000. But because you did it in 100 days, they pay you an additional $5,000 a month for 5 months. 5,000 times 5 is 25,000. Add that to 26,000, which is right here. That's $51,000 in payout. But wait, there's more. You do it in 100 days. You do it in 100 days. They're going to give you a second bite at the apple. You have a second chance to help 100 new team sales fall in your team builder group. And that's really just helping the 100 get one. You get that? They will pay you again another $51,000 in total bonuses. Where do you go? I mean, let's just have real talk. For a net $2 investment, where are you going to go and have an opportunity, right? Even if you missed 100 days and you only earned $26,000, are you mad at anybody? Where do you go, though? And be able to really take an opportunity, because I know people are out, and I feel for them because they're out working part-time for Macy's away from their kids, and Lowe's and Home Depot and Kroger and Publix, wherever they are, trying to earn extra income, making $10, $11, $12 an hour, when we can show them how to work 6 to 10 hours a week and make $1,000 bonus. See, and where do you go to create an extra $50,000? How many of you could get out of all of your debt with an extra $50,000 or $100,000? How many could do it? Then listen, if I've done it, I can teach you how to do it. Does that make sense? And it gets even better because we have an executive program. We have an executive program, family, where as you continue to refer people who refer other people who refer other people who refer other people, eventually you're going to have 500 people on your team. With 500 people on your team, no more than a third in each leg, right? The company is going to promote you, or you promoted yourself, to director. Now they're going to send you a $2,000 a month residual check. Every 11th of the month, a check is going to arrive in the mail for $2,000 made payable to you because you're at that position. But not only that, you will be getting into a paid for by Surge 365, Dodge Charger, or Dodge Challenger that they paid the insurance on and paid taxes, title, and licensing fees for. Come on now. If you're going to be in, why not go ahead and get to director? Notice there's no time limit. So if you took a little bit of time to get there, great. If you take a whole bunch of time to get there, great. It doesn't matter. That's the power of our platform. And as you continue to have people who refer people, listen, by the time you're at this level, you might know 10 of those 2,000 people that are on your team. Nonetheless, the company is going to lease a BMW, Mercedes, or Jaguar for you for 2 years. At the end of the 2 years, they're going to pay off the balloon payment, and they're going to send you the title to the car free and clear. That's your car. So now when you drive up to the bank to cash your check, you're cashing a $4,000 check. And guys, guess what? You're driving up in a BMW 428i, a Jaguar XF, or a Mercedes CLA 45 AMG. Whichever one, who chooses? You choose. And they pay the insurance on it. Come on now. Family, as you continue to grow your business, you're going to get to a place where you're a national director. I want you to imagine every single month, $8,000 per month is dropped into your mailbox. For most people, that covers every bill that they have, every single one of them, and then leaves them money left over for most people. But as a national director, guys, they're going to also award you the presidential Rolex. So now when you go to the bank to cash your check in your BMW, Mercedes, or Jaguar, you've got a Rolex on your wrist. Now, is it about things? No. This is about financial freedom. They just give you some things for these 3 reasons. A, they want to say thank you for a job well done. B, most of your friends cannot walk by faith. You share this amazing opportunity to them with a net $2 investment for the next 7 days, and they'll be like, oh, I'm good. You know, I always question people. I'm a sidebar for a minute. I always question people that say they're good. What does that really mean? Warren Buffett, the number 2 billionaire on the planet, says start a business. He owns dozens and dozens and dozens of businesses, and he's teaching LeBron James to own dozens and dozens and dozens of businesses. So how are multi-millionaires and billionaires not good, and somebody that I know that they're pretty much my peer is good? Because until Jackie Parker upstairs is good, I'm not good. If you have a parent that's scrambling to make ends meet, you can't be good. If you got children having to work to go through college, you can't be good. If you got a grandparent skipping medicine and taking it every other day instead of every day, you're not good. If the friends in your community are arguing every single week over money and are this close to divorce because of finances, how are you good? Why do I say that? Because you've just been given a blessing. But a blessing isn't a blessing unless you share the blessing. There are people right now in your cell phone, right this minute, a single mom, not knowing how she's going to make ends meet. She ain't worried about Christmas. She's just trying to keep the lights on, the heat going, right? The rent paid, the roof over their head. She's in your phone. You will make a list of her and put her in your notebook. We're going to help you call her and show her a better way, just like Tashana. Tashana was living in an extended stay of America, not because she was a bad parent or anything. She just fell on hard times like I did. That's why I resonate with her. Something that was out of her control. But she looked at this opportunity and she took the very last that she had to get started, because she said, like my grandmother used to say, if nothing changes, nothing changes. If you're on this webinar and anything I've said makes any little bit of sense, don't talk about it. Don't think about it. Be about it. The time to take action is now. Grandmother used to also say there's no time like the present. When she told me not to put all of my eggs in one basket, you may not have ever been through what I've been through, but you should learn from what I've learned. Because my grandmother used to also say, experience is not the best teacher, right? Your experience is not the best teacher. My experience is the best teacher for you. To not just have one source of income, but multiple sources of income streams, guys. Listen, there's a couple in your phone right now. They look good. They got nice cars, nice house. The kids look good, but they're fighting and bickering over money, because grandmother used to also say, everything that glitters is not gold. And they're not going to tell you they're in a situation. They're suffering in silence. But you've just been giving the answer to their prayer. And because they're in your circle, if you're generous enough to take them out of your phone, put them on the list, let us make a call, we can answer the prayers to a lot of people that you know. Yes, there's a Bentley at the top of the comp plan. Yes, There's $1 million at the top of the comp plan. But more than anything else, family, what you're going to be, and they're blessing you with these things, right? Because they want your friends to see them so that they believe. But Coach Lloyd Toma has a goal. A purpose. He is an 84-year-old multimillionaire. He's the top of this company. And he has one purpose. He wants to see 10,000 financially independent families come under this umbrella. Financially independent, it's 7 figures, but we can't say that. Financially independent, right? Come under one umbrella, you know, in the next 2 years. It's Project 2020. So we're out sharing this good news. So family, yes, you're going to get all of the accolades, but you get all of this because you bless somebody else. And didn't we learn that in kindergarten? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. If you are grateful for the person who invited you, do unto the next guy. Pay it forward to the next guy, what I just shared with you. So whether you just want to, guys, listen, whether you just want to travel, listen, $199, $197, right? Minus, you let us help you get those, those 3, $195, you got a net $2. What some people say, Nika told me, Miss Parker, I ain't worried about 3 and free. I've saved so much money, I don't care, right? But we can help you do that. Net $2 investment ends next Tuesday. Or, right, or you may want to be that person who's like Tashana and you would like to earn the $1,000 bonuses and $50,000 bonus like we did. And you may be that person. And if you want to do that, great. What if you want to be like Tanisha and Tashana? Can you do that? Yes, for the exact same $197. You can even be like one of my girlfriends. She was the #1 travel agent in Surge last year. She made almost right over $100,000 booking travel. What I'm saying to you is this: you've just stumbled upon the best opportunity ever. Don't sleep on it. Don't make the excuse that you don't have money. Listen, I told one girl, she said, Miss Parker, but Christmas is coming. I said, girl, listen, young lady, invest your $197. Let me help you get back $195, right? So you got a net $2 investment. Take the $195 and then go buy your baby's Christmas. Does that make sense? But give yourself the gift that keeps on giving. Core's purse doesn't keep on giving. Coach, it doesn't keep on giving. Jordans never keep on giving. Timberlands, do they sell Timberlands anymore? Timberlands don't keep on giving. Televisions and watches and jewelry and none of that keeps on giving. But this gift right here, and I'm gonna close with this. Tashana, this is what Renee told Shoshana. She said, if you'll trust me and you'll let me take you by the hand and walk you step by step by step through the process. If you just trust me. Tashana had told her, my children never have decent birthdays. Renee said, if you'll just trust me, your children will have a birthday every single month. They can celebrate their birthday every single month. Family, the history of your future can change today if you go ahead and get started. When? Today. God bless each and every one of you, family. Listen, if you've seen anything that resonates with you, makes any sense to you whatsoever, you want to get back with the person that invited you to this webinar, to this Facebook Live, let them know. Listen, I am ready. There's nothing to think about. You're going to travel, save some money. You're going to have a New Year's resolution to make money. Here it is, right? So don't think about it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. Grandma used to put it this way, and God bless you guys. Don't just talk the talk, right? You got to walk the walk. Have an incredible rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are around the world. I am your hostess, Janice Parker, wealth builder, 6-figure earner here with Surge 365, saying, listen, we have the best opportunity on the planet. We've got a better way. Now let's go out there and tell the world. Have a great night, guys. We'll talk to you very soon. God bless you.